Right, so I will need to share some quite shocking news with you today. Um, it's really, really very sad. Um, I'll put the names. I'm very bad. My memory is very bad, so I'll put the names of the plants affected in the caption later. So, but these beautiful things, I think they're called elephant ears, have been suffering quite badly. I think I can't see if you can see the shot there. Now these are weevils. Awful things, and they have decimated it. I'll also share a picture of what they used to look like. I've tried fairy liquid. I've tried all sorts of other things, but I think we're going to need to go chemical. So that's the news today from the garden. The other thing, and this is why I love gardening, and I have really getting into it, because, as I say, well, I haven't said before because this is my first post really. The gardening is really a process of discovery, and the title of my podcast is Black Thumbs, because, as in, I cannot seem to grow anything very well. The important point to bear in mind is hopefully those black thumbs will turn green over time, and anything that anyone can share with me on these issues that I'm facing, that's really the central purpose. So it's quite a selfish thing. But anyway, the process of discovery is very recently a little flower popped up. I thought it was a weed. Have a look at this. I don't know if you can see it. Let's have a look, see if you can see that. Again, camera work is going to improve over time. This beautiful thing came up as a beautiful blue flower, and I thought, oh, there's just one. I thought it was a weed to start, but nearly pulled it. Didn't. I just let it be, and look, right? I thought, oh, that's once, and then I pulled it off, and I pulled this one off. Look at what else is coming. There's more. There is more. I thought it was a one-off thing. What a joyful thing to see, to come along. They're called Canterbury Bells. So what a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. Something that is completely unexpected and would have been considered to be perhaps a weed. Another bit of distressing news, but something that might be improved, and you can see my little makeshift thing here. Again, the name escapes me, or the proper name, but I believe they're called Himalayan something or the other. Anyway, it's kind of got a bamboo-y type main structure, and these beautiful flowers, absolutely stunning. And this droop, that's not anything to worry about. It looks like they naturally droop, but obviously I have had drooping of other kinds with plants. But in the high winds the other day, this fell down. So my partner said, try a bit of string attaching it to other things. And I did, and then it blew down the other way. But I'm hoping somehow to reinforce that. Any ideas from anyone, please let me know. And finally today, on this gorgeous, gorgeous day, I wanted to show you what leaf miners are like. I have been, as I say, using fairy liquid spray, and there is a leaf here where I thought, oh, I must show you, because this is precisely what leaf miners are like. They look, to potentially the unfocused eye, like maybe a ladybird, because they're black and red. Now I can't find it. Is it here? Hold on. Well, I can show you first of all what the damage they do. Look, here you can see what really they do, and they do this in abundance. Look at that. It's absolutely disgusting, because you can see what they've done right up there. Look, the tree. Look, the leaves, which are where the tree gets its food, obviously, are in tatters. And so I've sprayed with fairy liquid, and it seems to have worked, because I did have along here somewhere an example of where this, I've already picked it. Shows you the old memories going. It's over here. it shows you what they're like. I'm not an anti-insect person, generally speaking. All things are God's creatures, but when an insect is something like takes over everything and wants to and will take over everything, that is where I draw the line. And here we have a specimen of what it's like, the ugly truth of leaf miners. This thing is gorging. I mean, it's dead now, thanks to, I think, the fairy liquid, but it's gorging into the leaf and it's attached. I don't know if you can you see it properly in the light? Let me have a look. It's a little bit covered by the shadow, but it is gorging on my leaves. When I say my leaves, they're the world's leaves, really. But look at it. It's absolutely disgusting. And they take over, really, really take over, and do immense amount of damage. There's a place for everything, I think, but when something starts to do something like that, then as far as I'm concerned, it has a target on its head, and I'm going to try my best to get rid of it. Any recommendations, please post below. Thank you, and have a lovely day.